Hi there, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at June 29 through July 5. So we're really charging towards the halfway mark of 2015, and I really feel like it's gone very quickly, and I'm sure you do too. And this week there's a very sweet meetup, one of three, between Venus, the goddess of love, and Jupiter, the planet of opportunity, being Jupiter being your sign, and they're both meeting up in Leo, which of course is your fellow fire sign and your ninth house of higher education, overseas travel, spirituality, and learning. On Wednesday, July 1st, Venus and Jupiter have a feel good meetup which will benefit love and finances, teaching, and travel. This is the first of three pair ups of these two planets. And despite this duo's tendency towards excess, this is a time to enjoy ourselves and to share the love with everyone. If it's true that the sun is the giver of life, but the moon makes it interesting, then this July is going to be twice as exciting because it has two full moons. The first one is in Capricorn, Wednesday, July 1st. Although Neptune, which is the planet of fantasy and dreams and kind of like Peter Panish type, feeling like we're children again, it plays the good twin this time to this month's full moon, because last month it played the villain. At this full moon, Neptune is in balance with both the sun and the moon, bringing out all of its positive qualities, including artistic creativity, heightened sensitivity, and compassion for others. This year, in the US, July 4 falls Saturday under an Aquarius moon, which is interesting because it means that in the nation's solar return chart for 2015, the moon is in the same sign, Aquarius, as it was when the United States was born in 1776. An Aquarius moon, with its emphasis on rebellion and personal freedoms, is a symbol of those famous words stated in the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created free and equal. So why the US then went and enslaved African Americans for years and had civil wars over it, I'm not quite so sure. They didn't take those words very seriously, did they? And there's, been a lot of trouble the last couple of weeks in the US with race, hate crimes, with the killing of the 9 African Americans in a church. And, the kid that killed them had all sorts of anti-black paraphernalia on him and had studied them and was really hell-bent on killing black people. And just where that hate comes from out of a 21-year-old child, it's hard to imagine in this day and age that we're still dealing with this. It's not far from lynchings and all those things that you see in movies like Mississippi Burning, where you're like, I can't believe that ever happened. Well, it's happening, and it's still happening, and it's just incredible that it does happen. And I think that this weekend, under the Aquarius full moon and with July 4th, I think everybody throughout the world needs to take a long, hard look at themselves and make sure that they have their values, and that they, do good to each other, treat each other equally. And we're all here, we're all born in the same way, and just because we have different color skin and speak a different language or whatever it is, doesn't mean that we're any less than. Have a great week, great speaking to you, and I do look forward to speaking to you again next week.